The Cloudbroker platform is developed by a company called Cloudbroker GmbH, located in Zurich, Switzerland. We are a spin-off of the ETH Zurich, and we were founded in 2008, where actually cloud computing started to become more and more of interest. And what we have developed there is a kind of application store for the deployment and executions of scientific and technical applications in the cloud. And you can use it really in a cloud fashion. So basically it's providing an infrastructure as a service layer, which you can use on demand, pay-per-use, from your web browser or from different programmatic or command line interfaces. However, we also are a cloud consumer ourselves, so underneath there are infrastructure as a service resources. And when you look at the architecture picture, you see here there are different clouds you can use. And all of these are integrated in the Cloudbroker platform and combined with applications. And then to the outside, you can use the combination of both, either via web browser or via different APIs to then satisfy the needs of the various end users. Also, software vendors can deploy their software there, and resource providers can register their software. So I think I will not go into further detail on the slides. I will now show you how this platform looks like in life. So I now have to switch and actually get this on the right scale of the screen. So let's start freshly. When you log into, or when you start our public cloud platform, which you find under platform.cloudbroker.com, you will see this interface. And you see already we're really focusing on applications, so you see a list of applications. You can look at some and get more details on them. And then of course you can register. So when you click here, you will be sent to a registration interface, and actually there's currently an individual user check which is needed because there are some rules for the cloud from the cloud providers on us that we need to check users before. But I will now use a normal login. So that's my demo login. So that you can see the platform from the inside. So you see there is a dashboard where you get an easy overview about the jobs you have run, about the software that is available to you, how much of, for example, there are currently no jobs in progress. When you are an administrator, you also get a lot of information about your organization, and I'm an administrator of my own organization. So how many users are registered, how much deployments I have, things like this, and how much is available in the overall platform. And as you see here, you not only see the software that you saw from the outside, which is publicly available, but I can also have my own software here. To give you a short overview of what all the things you can do in the platform, there is the management of users. You can leave, for example, a part of myself. There is another user registered here. You can also manage your organization, and licenses and accesses are kind of quotas you can give on individual users. Another important thing that is usually of interest is the software. And here you see all the software that I have access to. Some of the software is active, some is inactive, some is just privately accessible, some is public. So for example, you see here the Autodoc demo that I will show on later. You also see here I can register new software. So when I go here, I can type in all the information about my software, and I will have to add additional things like which executables are reachable in that software, and also where it is available on the different infrastructures. Going to more the commercial side, you can also define prices for the software. So for example, you see here, this is all open source software, and thus there's no price associated with it. But you can, of course, also have commercial software in this. When you go to resources, also there you basically have the same possibilities. You can register your own cloud resources. For example, I registered here an OpenStack private cloud that is accessible in the Cybers project, that is available in the Beefy site. You can associate prices. You can define details like the sizes of machines you can get there, the regions that are available, storages, and things like this. You see also here there are different organizations that offer resources. For example, there are resources offered by Cloudbroker, and there's also one resource that I just registered for myself, and I also just use it for myself. Then comes the most interesting part, usually for starting users that just want to run jobs. So basically these are batch types of jobs, and you can decide on which resources they should run. You can just select the software that you want to execute, basically without doing anything before, because there are already pre-registered applications and resources available. I will show that live later, but just to end going through the overall platform. Of course, there's also invoice management. So you see here, there are some invoices that were done. This is just a demo account, so the amounts are relatively small. And there's more information, like, for example, user manuals, the APIs you can download here. For example, this is the Java client API you might use for integrating this platform into your own user interface.